and that you cannot outsource.
YouTube channel. Welcome back to Indawo Yam with Ukhanya. Welcome back to my space. Yes, it is my space Betunana for us to talk, and create conversation. Betunana sibashi abantu bethethe. Sikhuthazane Betunana, create awareness so that abantu babe nezinto bebengazazi bazazi because they are watching this show. Yes, my space is your space is my space Betunana. Ndihambi ndodwa. Andino Coach Nox. I call a coach these days. Welcome, Nox.
Thank you so much.
Good
Thank you so much. I'm good.
Yeah. Namhlanje we are talking about into when you see uNox mosu uyayazi ba sithetha ngento ezidibene nemali ku-coach wemali. When it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to network marketing, but I was encouraged a lot when it comes to into the business, starting up, and in into zobana wabetha njani amatyala akho, ivala njani la credit card, you know, ezinye izinto mazisibambile and we don't even know uba senze kanjani ukuze uphume pha, your savings, your investments, yonke laa nto leya. But namhlanje sithi sell or be sold. Sithi sell or be sold.
Yes.
When I was talking to you, I was saying into yoba economy yethu is so bad. Asiqesheki, awukho umsebenzi, and at the end of the day asizublame ugovernment. Noba umblamile ugovernment, it doesn't mean that uzakwenza something ugovernment. So I was thinking to myself, yintoni into anoyenza that can help that person into yobana alale etyile, avuke ayokwenza something, abuye athi make sure abantwana bakhe, because people are depressed because abanamsebenzi. People are depressed emisebenzini, ndiyayazi ke leyo ba depressed usemsebenzini and you are stagnant and you are not happy. Ifika idate yakho yopeya ingaskulile man, because izinto are not making sense azidibani. So what can we do so that siphakame mzontsundu, because the system ayisilungele ithi.
Yeah, I think you mentioned one thing at the beginning, Kanya. You said that asiqesheki.
Yeah.
Asiqesheki sine qualifications.
Sure.
Asiqesheki siyile sayofunda for 3 or 4 years. Sagraduate sabethwa apha. You understand? Kwezi various institutions.
Yeah.
Now asiqesheki. Now this is where the depression comes from. This is where the anxiety. This is where the feeling of like you're a failure.
Yeah.
Because when you log onto Facebook, you see peers zakho ubufunda nazo, checking in here, working here, etc. So it's a depression ke ngoku asozingabikho, because kaloku uyile esikolweni, and remember kuthiwa kuthi education is the key to success. Ne? So thina sajonga umnyango oyi-1 for i-success yethu. You understand? Kukho abantu abakhe bathi i-education ngoku isitixo satshintshwa. You know?
Yeah.
Education is no longer the only key to success.
Okay.
My thing is, mininzi iminyango ye-success.
Yeah.
Thina ke ngoku, can we now in this generation, you understand, in this decade, look at other means of success?
Okay.
Minyango means there's about $100
Yes.
for people to get successful, but black people, black youth, it is not only education. So do not despair by education yakho ingathi for now ingathi okwangoku ayikusebenzelanga. Zininzi ezinye izinto bamela before education uzalwe ungumntu kakade wena, as you are being born, you have potential within you. Kunezinto that ezikuwe ezakwenziwa nguwe, and you flourish and thrive and unceda abantu ngezo zinto. Now we need to tap into those things, and ke ngoku loo nto yenzeka njani, yenzeka uba wena ukhe uzifune uzazi. Mamela zininzi mali izinto. There's this YouTube.
Yeah.
Remember now we are going 4IR.
4IR.
So we are moving away. The banks are retrenching. You understand? It's no longer about now you're going to be served with by Itela, uzawuserva yi-robot. Or Pick and Pay. Xa ufika uzawushopisha, xa ufika etilling awuzodibana nomntu. Uzawudibana nomatshini nje, you scan, you do the whole process without meeting umntu.
So sithini,
you sell. That is one of the options. But ingxaki ngoku ibe yinto lento ye-selling, because you find that abameli bayasithengisa bayoyika uthengisa or banomjojo wothengisa. Ufumanisa uba kuthengisa abangakho really in need to sell,
because abafanele uthengisa bona
banentloni.
Yo, hayi zanibulala ingqondo ndiyafunda. One of the things oyitshoyo into yobana siyakhuliswa emakhayeni wethu kuthiwa education is the key to success, and we go. I remember I frustrated to this day that you are encouraged to get to matric. You get to matric, kuthiwa no longer umatric ngoku akasanavelu. Get a degree or diploma. You get to that stage, you get your degree, you get your diploma, kuthiwa phinda unyukele. And remember thina ka siyofunda thina sishiya imeko emakhayeni ethu, so awufundeli bumnandi. So I can't be ndiqhubekeke nale mfundo, you understand. So the fact that this door siyayibona isystem yabo, especially for us black people, inzima ayisisebenzeli, or mhlambi for now you are saying, we're not saying education is wrong, but then siqhulala njani le nto with my degree ndithi xibile ndihambe ndiye-ranking and indothengisa izikons. How do we siyitshintsha njani le mindset?
Okay, you know, into ezasinceda ngesh is to understand that kukho ii-seasons.
Yeah.
You understand? Kukho amaxesha apha ebomini, ne? Kukho ixesha loba uhambe uyofunda i-high school ugqiba uphasa umatric, uhambe ukwenza i-degree, uthi usone-degree ungafumani umsebenzi wale course, uhambe usiyophangela e-call center kwa-Edgars. Now there's nothing wrong there. Into eyenzekayo phana wena kuyadevelop umntu. I think into eyenzekileyo siye we feel ashamed. You understand that? We feel ashamed. And I think the shame is so like society. Okay. Because mamela kaloku sikubonile ngokubukhula wade wapasa wayofunda ke ku-university, so we expect that wow yi-graduate ngoku mntakabani. So umntu oyi-graduate kwiingqondo zethu is that funeka ube udrayiva imoto, ne? Funeka ube unxiba ngendlela ethile. You understand? So funeka ube uya-extenda kokwenu. So zii-expectations eziye zacreatwa yi-society. Now we need to do away with those expectations.
Zezi zifakele i-depression.
Zizo. We need to now ndizijonge mna Noxolo, ndiphi mna ngoku. You understand? Ndizibone uba ndinomntana, or uzibone uba ndinabantwana, ndinabazali, imeko inje, i-degree yam ngoku at this moment akukaveli ithuba. Mandijonge into, ndine-skill, ndiyakwazi ukwenza inwele. You know, akho nto indifrustrate sometimes is that i-social media is so powerful, but yet so destructive, ne? Ifowuni, if une-data, une-phone, sorry, there is so much that you can do. Besides scroll a post, you can be researching on a certain topic. Kukho abantu abasifundisa i-makeup. I was surprised ukuthi through YouTube umuntu uyakwazi uba asifundise i-makeup. So uyakwazi uthatha le data uyisebenzisa for enye into, uyisebenzise for ukuzidevelopa.
Yokuzidepressa ngeepost zabantu.
You see, isikolo esiformal, it's good. And isinendawo yaso sikuvula ingqondo, but the one that we must run after is the self-education, is the self-development, to develop self. Esikolweni ewe ndifundisiwe bana yes, this is how you do an income statement, a balance sheet, a trial balance, and so on and so on. Ne? But now I must work on self, on developing self. Now how do I work on developing self? I realize what are my skills, and I research on those things. Then on those things I work on that, building a craft, and and mixing with people who are like-minded, attending seminars if uyazibona zikhona ezithetha ngale nto. You are developing that self, you are getting yourself, you are rescuing yourself from that pity party of I failed ebomini. You understand? Because then when you are meeting with people who are like-minded, you get to see that no man, I have not failed. Yes, actually nango umnyango. So we need to stop as a stigma. You know, we need to make selling fashionable.
Yes. I've seen a post, I think you've seen it of a girl in Tata. Hey guys, uyathengisa erenkini i-fruit and
yes,
yeah,
I've seen
which yena uye wayithetha wayithetha social media ekasisi wakhe. She says ayizunceda into yoba ndibe nomjojo or ndibe nentloni because my bills are not going to be paid umjojo, and at the end of the day funeka kutyiwe ekhaya. So that lady uyenze fashionable man into yothengisa, and people were coming because they're the power of social media. At the end of the day kunoba ukujonga siposte abantwana nabayeli ukuzidepressa, hey ezo zinto zigqithe, and the searches zinokusetshoyo into yobana how can I make social media andisebenzele. You know, I was out bendithathe away laa nto laa mntana into yobana usesikolweni like any other, and I'm thinking of my sisters and brothers abazaba neentloni bahlale bangafuni uyothengisa noba ngamanqina noba yintoni, you know.
Yeah, sisa-stigma sorry khanya senza ubana umntu oyike, you understand?
So yikantoni
So yikuhlekwa but uyigraduate
bazothina
abantu bazothina, you understand that? And omnye uzawuthi hayibo ngathi ufundile
yho mntase
uyothengisa amanqina
Yho.
erenkini, you understand?
yeah.
There is nothing wrong with that. Sikhule kuthengiswa
Sikhule kuthengisa
oomakhulu bethu endlini kwakuthengiswa iilekese nee-chocolates.
yeah.
Imali esonka ibiphuma phaa, you know,
ungalindi inyanga ize ibe isonka siyathengeka.
ii-chocolates, ii-popcorns, ezi kwinto emhlophe sikhule kuthengiswa. So laa nto ndiyibona endlini isenzeka that kuyathengiswa.
Yeah.
Hence okoko ndathengisa
Yho Nox ndiyakwazi with i-degree yakho mntase.
injalo. Mamela ncashe uthengise ngoku uyiloo ntontoni
Yes.
uphangela kuloo khampani.
Yeah.
You know, you are building a side hustle.
Yes.
Indeed?
Yes.
Because that is what is going to rescue you. Because whilst you are seeing that current income is not enough, find something to do. I usually say, if ikakuphela inyanga ushakelwa yi-500 rand, thatha le 500 ujonga yintoni endinoyithenga yithengise,
Thengisa.
ufake i-markup yakho. You know, you are then building yourself. Into ephinde ibe yingxaki kanye is that we think that xa ndiqala uthengisa I'm just going to boom like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Look, ukhona ozawuthi qala abhume,
Yeah,
you understand? Ii-journeys zethu azifani.
Asifani.
So, and because that you've seen someone who is booming because of selling, like let's say the girl that takes it from
Yes,
yeah?
yes.
Then when you expect that now you want to see, you will also boom.
Yeah.
But ngexesha
Ngexesha
lakho.
lakho.
Remember, we do not see the process to success, but we see success as a complete picture. So laa mntu i-complete picture umbonayo namhlanje ku-social media, ikhona process. Yes, ikhona process. The rules of nature are fixed and awukwazi uskipa. Because think of a case whereby xa le business ikhula and you want to scale and to expand, funeka uyazile laa business yakho uba xa ndithengisa la manqina yazi uba nge-25 ndithengisa amanqina amanga.
Yeah.
And it cost me so much to run this business. Ndiyazi uba nge-31st, you understand? So funeka uyazile le business yakho in and out, and that you cannot outsource.
Phakama.
Makuphakame.
Phakama. Because I think for me ndibonile into yobana mna I think ndiyathanda ukuthengisa, and I was saying to you mna ndiyathatha i-cleaning product ndizithenge ziphele, and abantu once into ithi nantsi abantu bafuna uqonda uba yimalini ithini isebenza kanjani. And I mean with social media understand izinto zenza jonga bona ezi earrings zawuthengisela wena. So you can sell noba yintoni na. Enye into I was thinking into yoba ukubone xa oomama bethu bakudala mos, not even oomama bakudala, oomama basestandini.
Yes.
You know, ungayijongela phantsi abamama bathengisa inyama uzibonile izindlu zabo.
Yho.
Uzibonile uba bafundisa abantwana baseyunivesithi bathini. So iyasebenza into yophakama uhambe uyothengisa.
Ungathi kumncesha into eyenzeka ne, I don't know if I'm not going to sound controversial, kodwa ingathi into eyenzeka isystem iyafika yathi yekani yonke le nto sikhule kuthengiswa sibonile bekukho i-supermarket ukhula kothi ene, then ke ngoku system yathi mabaye esikolweni bafunde ne, then sayeka yonke into sanikezela ke ngokubana uzawufunda umntana babe-graduate ne, silinde. Then after ke ngoku sigqibile ufunda ke ngoku xa le system ingasiphatheli into siyahlala ke ngoku sisalinde kwakule system ba ndiqashe kaloku ndithathe ne. So it's like the only thing esinapha engqondweni yethu bana sawukwazi uphumelana is if sizawuqashwa ngale degree ne. And then iphinde ke ngokulento ibena lento bana isibetha apha
engqondweni
isibetha apha engqondweni bana the minute ungade uphangele nale degree you feel like you are failure. You have not failed.
And enye into that I think umuntu uyayazi into yasesikoleni, we are prepared to work for someone else. We are always prepared. Noba ungafunde yiphi i-course or i-degree yakho, you are prepared to work for someone else. And at the end of the day, you will never be happy usebenzela omnye umuntu because funeka umenzele imali naye. So we're never taught in entrepreneurship where you are working for yourself and creating employment. At the end of the day, funeka sikreatele employment for us sister bethu black community ke sisebenzisana mali, sinethu usebenzisana sibethwa. I think le nto bendisho into yoba kubekho kwii-shops afika ngama-Pakistan phangonto bafika bazithathe ezaa shops ngoku akusekho neshop enomntu omnyama. And you will see into yoba xa umntana gani iphinde ithatha ubrother wayo or whoever okwangabo afika amshiye phaa eshop, thina sitheni le nto sisoyiswa kusebenzisana. How can we build like partnership? Ndiyazi uba ngoku unox uthengisa into ethile nam ndithengisa into yethi mna nonox sisebenzisana olu hlobo andimboni ngathi ndithreat unox.
Yeah, yabona i-challenge ngathi is that mindset yethu. I-mindset yethu ngoku ithi xana ukhanya esenza le YouTube channel efuna sipartnerishe, immediately my mind tell me if I help her, she's going to be more successful than me. Ne? Forgetting that I can never do what you're doing. This is not my line. So I don't have a problem with coming to assist you. Ingxaki yethu sinala mentality yobana there's a shortage of things. We live in scarcity. We need to get out of that mindset of izinto ziyashota. That xana ndikuncedisile uzawuphumelela more than mna. We do not live in scarcity.
And
we live in abundance. There is more than enough. And if singasebenzisana sithi laa nto yobana kuthiwe ijuzi imali yabo ayiphumi ihamba jikeleza apha, we need to go back to that. Laa nto yobana sithengise.
And ngoobani abane-buying power at the end of the day?
Sithi abane-buying power. Kaloku, why do you think sino-Shoprite ekhaya elitsha abanga? Why do you think sino-Spar? Why do you think xa usiya Eastern Cape ufike eNgcobo or whatever, oodebonyezi xa babala the buying power ikuthi, and they have realized u-SAB ii-trucks zakhe eziza elokishini to deliver utywala zingaphi, zenza malini. So they have realized it, but now we have all realized that the power is within us. Kungazazi amandla alapha qha thina sizazi.
Imali yam I'm thinking kumama osestendini othengisa i-veg fresh uhambe wabheka phi egrabho wayoyithatha waza nayo. Ndigqitha ndibalekile ndiyakweboleleyo yakwaShoprite. Have you seen izinto ezinjalo? Sinide ufunda kubani uzazifundisa asikhuphe kulaa nto, because I've seen, I think naxa ndisemfuleni iveja semfuleni mali kwezi zitendi iklini ifresh, but umntu uyahamba agqitha athini abheka. Why ndingafuna uzisa imali yam emntwini wakuthi onguwe?
Siphinde siye sabethwa i-system. We believe too much what we read, what we are being fed. Bekin abane thought the other day that with the 4th industrial revolution, my worry is someone who is not willing to use data to develop themselves or to research, because it means that person is going to be fed and they're going to believe whatever they are being told. You understand? So, and the challenge is going to be that Tina must spend the pressure researching and developing ourselves and upskilling and everything. This service, unfortunately, we cannot be for free in 5 years' time.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, ixesha lokuba sivuke ngoku.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
And ngokuvuka kwethu, we don't have to wait side sibe badala, sibe ngona sipasa le knowledge abantwaneni bethu.
Let's do it now. Masafundise ngoku.
Yes, our parents couldn't do it. We need to start having these talks with our children now. These kids are very smart. They're very intelligent. And you need to start having the talks about imali. Now. And it is one a little about us,
Yes.
Now, where is the other time of teaching abantwana about how do you handle money? It was, you know, ufake as a behaviors,
Yes.
so that it becomes a habit.
Apho sibamba siyeka ibudget ujonga uqonda hayi wethu we overspend and all those things ezingekho healthy for us ezisenza silale ebhedini si-stress, you know. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, and if you are here for the very first time, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment down below. Bethunana, I mean, khawusichazele zintoni izinto zonqenayo nawe uqonda ndiyarhalela uthengisa, but at the same time ndiyonqena mani ujonga ngabantu bethunana, and at the same time sawushiya details zika-6 Knox bethunana nditshilo ke ndathi ucoacha kwezinto zemali bethunana akuncede phana pha with ifige. So what do you do, Nox?
Okay, I'm a life coach.
Life coach, yeah.
Yes. Passionate about two things: business coaching and money coaching.
Okay.
So what I do is that in coaching coaching is it's goal orientated.
Okay.
You understand? And what we do in coaching, because we believe that everyone is resourceful.
Yeah.
Une potential.
Okay.
But what happens is that Sibanez are self-limiting beliefs. Now, as a limiting beliefs, I can never amount to anything. Ekhaya mna ndikhule kungakho mntu wakho wabayi into. Omhlawumbi wawuthula esikolweni kukutishara wathi suka wena sozube yinto. Ezaa zinto ziyahlala. Yabo. So now what we do in coaching, we sit and we draw from you.
Okay.
Now the nice part about coaching is that you get out of a coaching session who's born by
Yeah.
I have potential. I'm capable of succeeding, and you know. So what we do, unlike mentoring, we draw from the person.
From the person,
you understand?
yes,
We draw from the person, and the nice thing about coaching is that it's a non-judgmental space.
Okay.
It's a sacred space where no matter if a coachee comes with what, you cannot judge.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's a non-judgmental space, and it's space up where there's accountability.
Yeah.
You understand? Between the coachee and the coach.
And the coach,
yes, because we are goals driven.
Yeah.
So it can't be a goal that you want to reach.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Be it you want to start a business, be it you have a money problem, be it you have a life issue. You understand? Because zonke most izinto zikuba lapha ku life.
Yeah.
So depending on what you come from, we then set the goal between the coach and the coachee, and we're working through that. And by the time after a couple of sessions, you then see a direction going to. Some clients, they come out to business. I've always had this desire. I want to do it after. We then sit and we work towards that. I want to get out of debt. You understand that? So so those are the things we're coaching, that we are as bana utupuma, you clear about your goal, and you clear about the steps to take to reach this goal.
Yeah. Because I realized, guys, let's go to these things. And as black communities we need psychology as mnyama. Because sometimes you go to yes, bafundisiwe ngayo, but ufumaniseka into yoba kahle ngathi akakuva ncam le nto ithethayo. So from you understanding i-background yethu ezinto omnyama nawe ungumntu omnyama, siyazinida i-life coach, siyazinida i-counselor, siyazinida i-psychologist at the end of the day. But sometimes uyayifuna into ethile, but you don't know how to go about, and uyamnida laa mntu uzokubamba ngesandla athi yenze 1 no 2 no 3, and then abuye azotshekha. So do you go back umtshekhe umntu into yoba ingabe usa-aligned nale nto bendiyifumene ku-coach.
Remember is that the goal of each session. So the next session, it is a follow-up from, because upuma session upuma une task that you have to do. That is the difference about coaching. Is that upuma kuku task noba zimbini that we have agreed upon. You understand? So let's say atundu tifuna ukwenza business spa, nails and what. Then the first task, let me say, from the first session will be then funeka akhangele institutions where azofunda khona.
I see.
You understand? So this is getting you involved also now in a career that you want to do. Then we set timelines. By this such a date, you would have checked institutions as Zinga, maybe 3 institutions, you would have checked the prices, then you check. So before the next session funeka ube uzenzile eziya. Unlike siqhubekeke nje sithetha for sessions but akukho nto eyenzekayo because we are working towards a goal.
Thank you, Nox. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for taking your time and sharing the knowledge yakho. I mean, siyayinida kakhulu. If umnyama uyandazi une-business masidibaneni bethunana and go forward bethunana, ayikho le nto yoba sihlale sibe ne-stress and I hope ke bethunana nizawuthatha ii-numbers zikasis Nox, nithathe i-social media handles zakhe bendazazibhala apha kwi-description box and nithethe naye sis Nox uzoncedakala bethuna. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you and bye-bye.
Bye.